Asu Almabayev is fighting Ramazan Temirov in July. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Asu Almabayev fought Mateusz Nicola, in which both started out very slow, until Asu Almabayev let his hands go, landed some great shots, dropped Mateusz in round 3.
Question how good he is. Now, whether that's true or
not. And Asu Almabayev won by decision. And after this, Asu Almabayev wanted to fight Manel Kape, in which Manel Kape started out very fast, put a lot of punishment on Asu Almabayev, and the rest enough and stopped the fight in round 3.
Almabayev having a real hard time seeing out of that eye. That'll do it!
Now let's take a look at Ramazan's latest performances, in which he fought CJ Vergara, in which Ramazan dropped CJ 3 times. Ramazan then put more punishment on CJ Vergara, and the rest enough and stopped the fight in round 1.
Еще в голову, корпус, и все.
And after this, Ramazan wanted to fight Charles Johnson, in which both started off great, both went back and forth, both landed some great shots and kicks, but Ramazan won by decision.
Now this fight is going to be a really entertaining flyweight fight because both men have great skill sets and are very good at what they do. But before we talk more about how this fight can play out, let's take a look at both men. Well, if you look at Asu Almabayev, he stands with a record of 21 wins with 3 knockouts and 9 submissions, and he only has 3 losses. And if you look at Ramazan Temirov, well, he stands with a record of 19 wins with 11 knockouts and 1 submission, and he also only has 3 losses. Now, what's crazy about Ramazan is that he's on a 11-fight winning streak, stopping 7 of those opponents. But now, stylistically, both men are very different, as Asu Almabayev is a much better wrestler and grappler, and his striking is not that impressive. Meanwhile, Ramazan's striking is his strongest weapon, and not so much as wrestling. So taking that into account, and considering that Asu Almabayev was on the back foot against Manel Kape is not looking too good for him, as it was obvious that Manel Kape's striking and offense seemed to overwhelm Asu Almabayev, as every time that Manel Kape came forward with crazy speed and power, Asu Almabayev would just back up or circle out. And when Asu Almabayev did use his wrestling in that fight, he didn't even have success with taking Manel Kape down. So it's pretty simple to determine how this fight's going to go. If the fight stays on the feet, we will see Ramazan Temirov in control, as he's very good when it comes to putting pressure and letting his hands go. So if Asu Almabayev wants to have a chance at surviving and possibly winning this fight, he really needs to look towards using his wrestling and grappling. If not, he's going to get outperformed on the feet, and there's a big chance that he gets stopped, depending on how aggressive Ramazan comes out. So anyways, I got Ramazan winning this fight. I believe his striking and pressure is going to be way too much for Asu Almabayev.